Alrighty, welcome back everybody. So, don't know why I'm so high up here. As I said, I'm going to try and battle Goofy here. But after a couple of trips and a little bit of extra grinding, here's how team's looking. I want to train up Tamerlane here a bit in place of Kazooie. Mainly because Tamerlane's got a flying type move. But Sprite's level 9. There's his stats. And Insomnia level 6. There's his. He's learned low kick as well. And for I slightly rearranged Sprite's moves pool. So bubbles up front for ease of access. Oh, okay. I was hoping to try and get into a battle. I think with a Mankey. Yo, level 5. You got this, Tamerlane. That's what I was hoping for. You got this! If you miss, I'm switching you out. That girl, you got this. Nice. Oh, okay. Still keeping you in the party, though. That's, I'm gonna have Kazooie out in front first. Yo. Well, okay. If there's anything you can count on from Gary, it's a needless battle. I'm a tad under level in comparison. Oh, right, that's right. Whoopsies. Okay. I'm going to try to avoid sending out Tamerlane if I can avoid it. And of course... yeah, this ain't gonna go well. You can probably see why I want to do a bit of additional grinding before this. But at the same time, I didn't want to spend all stinking night in one patch of grass. And silly me decided to cease recording a little bit after the end of the last episode. So I had to restart the recording just for Tamerlane. Okay. Insomnia, you've got this. Hey, you're a little slow, but that's okay. Got some experience. 105 to be exact. No. The Bulbasaur will wreck Tamerlane's crap. I hope you're ready to see and hear that a lot. Oh, that was a critical. Okay. Ah, well. If by the grace of Arceus you manage to survive... Nope. Well, I'm not too concerned about trying that again. Oh, be quiet, you. I did not expect unsolicited advice from Nurse Joy. But now that we... Oh yeah, I forgot about that item up there. Let's say, but now that we've delivered Oak's parcel, the old man has had his coffee. Again, I do not blame him. It was a potion. So I remember that in the original Game Boy release, you had to go through the Pokemon catching tutorial. And it sounds like we're still going through that. I got a team, my dude! This is going on automatically. I'm not in control. I've lost count of how many times I've seen the old man give me the tutorial in the original. A certain infamous glitch might have been involved. The TTTV? What's this? Ah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Welcome to Route 2. I might as well get into a battle here, even if it is with a Pidgey. Wrong one. So we're going through Viridian Forest. They wrapped with a bunch of bugs. And a natural maze, okay. Yes, but I'm going to not raise one this time around. Nothing against them. There's your heads up that there's going to be trainer battles here. But I'm not concerned because that's a Metapod. I'm not going to catch one. At least I'm not planning on it. The thing with Metapods and Kakunas, which we'll see here shortly, I think, is that when you find them in the wild, all they know is Harden. There's nothing wrong with Harden, it raises your defense, but that's all they know. Weedle, here we go. Oh, Tamerlane, you are too strong for your own good sometimes. Oh well, maybe I should have brought up the Pidgey. Oh, there's the Kakuna I told you about. Yeah, nothing too exciting there. Okay, cool. I'll keep you up front. Okay, you're level 5 Weedle. Let's try this. Maybe you'll survive. Oh, just barely. You silly! You silly, silly Weedle! I caught a Weedle! Good to know. You are silly. Because, as Bone Sniper once said, it's not easy being green. If I can keep the RN. That's a stretch, and as I said, anything's ain't gonna make sense. Look that one up at your own discretion. Something I do want to mention with these older Pokemon games, for anyone who isn't too familiar with them, is that your Pokemon in battle don't gain experience if you catch the Pokemon. It was a nice change when they started getting experience. Oh dear. Let's bring out Kazooie. So if anyone is wondering why there's a distinct lack of experience upon catching Pokemon, that's why. He's right, you know. There's a... I think it was a Dorkly comic, but a comic nonetheless, comparing the beginning of the adventure to the end of the adventure. In multiple situations. The beginning was the Pokemon trainer saying they wanted to have a... well, essentially a full first aid kit. But by the end of the adventure, all they want to buy are Pokeballs. All the Pokeballs! Ooh, critical hit. So that's a trainer. Well, that took a little while. I kept getting screenshotted. Alright, so first trainer. If you walk into their line of sight, they'll walk up to you. To an extent. Depends on the trainer. So of course I'm going to make this a little easy on myself. You son of a gun! Why do you people insist on poisoning my bird? No, I'm not gonna be able to keep Tamerlane up and at him, sadly. Go, Boom Snapper! My opponent is shaking in their boots. Gotta be the damn bug. Why does fighting type not do much? Wait, I have an idea. In reaching distance, I have my Nintendo Switch 2 game collection. Amongst them is Pokemon Legends DA, which I didn't really want to record or live stream. But it comes with a handy chart inside the case if you bought the physical version of oh, here's one. It comes with a handy chart on sorry about that. If you hit the LR button, the help menu comes up. While he's saying that, let me take a look at something. Yeah, it has it shows all the Pokemon types, the attacking Pokemon move versus the defending Pokemon's type. Fighting versus bug. Not very effective. Good to know. I'm going to need that chart. Might as well. The chart does have a slight flaw though. Oh, it's a wheel. Okay. Kazooie tell you. The slight flaw is that Pokemon in this game can have two types. So yeah, looking at the same chart, fighting type moves are not very effective against bugs. But they're super effective against let's say normal. So if I've not been paying attention. Poop! Sprite, get out there. So if I somehow find a normal bug type, and I usually find type move against it, then they still want to do normal damage. Neither very effective, or neither not very effective nor super effective. If that makes sense. That was a bit annoying. A bonus apple is level 4. Sweet! So I'm going to just throw Sprite back out. Luckily, water type is neutral against bug types. Thank you for not poisoning my Sprite. I like my Sprite to be not poisoned. if I want to drink poison Sprite, I'll buy some rum as well. On that note, drink responsibly, folks. Provided you choose to partake, and you can legally do so in the country you live in. And you're not being pressured into it. I'm going off the gamble that this Kakuna was caught in the wild. That said, we'll be here forever if I keep doing that. I was hoping Bubble would be a special type move. There we go. That's okay, I'm gonna be running back to the Pokémon Center. So yes, running through the grass is necessary. All this just to train up my team as evenly as possible, while also trying to get the bug Pokemon to evolve. It's not worth it. I will wholeheartedly admit that right now. But I've said this in Final Fantasy IX, I'll say it again. It just irks me. Sorry, Kazooie. It just irks me when I have a team where the levels are just completely lopsided. Sweet. Okay, I guess the two bugs evolve at level 7. Yeah, well. I thought about playing Final Fantasy VIII for this channel, because that's another game that I haven't beaten, and I eventually want to. However, I know myself. I know I'm going to want to draw magic from the enemies to the max extent possible, up to the maximum amount. If you played Final Fantasy VIII, or at least seen gameplay of it, you know what I'm talking about. But I looked up the available, they call it cheats on Nintendo's website. I looked up the available cheats that would be available via the Nintendo Switch version. And none of the cheats that they have, being able to draw the maximum amount in one go is not on that list. They have no encounters though. But given how the leveling system is kind of wonky in that game, that's probably for the best. And this is one antidote. Well, found an antidote. I'm going to do one more trainer battle. Okay. But maybe I will get around to playing Final Fantasy VIII someday. Because like I said, I want to beat that game eventually. But I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time just drawing magic from the enemies. While doing my best to keep my party from, well, dying. I'm already slower than you, so yeah, keep using that. Rest of it, I'm not going to go over that too much over this playthrough. I'm going for it. Oh, it was a worthwhile gamble. And I kind of have to. Silly Bee, you need in the fight. Oh. This is not going to be very effective at all. Oh. Normal effective, I see. I can use some poisoning right now. That was a crit. Okay. Poison! Poison! Okay. Poison! 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 You got this, Silly Bee! Okay. Slightly unfortunate. I'm going for it. This is a silly battle. So, Silly Bee will poison a bird, but it won't poison a caterpillar. Okay. Hey, tiny experience points. Oh, boo. Indeed. Ah. Sorry, kid. That's gonna be it for me today. Join me next time when I make my way further through Viridian Forest. My name is Marcus, and I thank you for your time.